Welcome to the Insomnia Project. Sit back, relax, and listen as we have a conversation about the mundane. One thing that we can promise is that our conversation will be less than fascinating, so you can feel free to just drift off. Thank you for joining us. We hope you will listen and sleep. I'm your host, Marco Timpano, and joining me is a dear friend, Phil Luzi. Welcome, Phil.
Thank you.
Phil, before we go on, let me say that our listeners can follow you on Twitter at Phil Luzi. Luzi spelled L-U-Z-I, so it's P-H-I-L-L-U-Z-I, or go to your website, which is philluzi.com.
Yeah.
You're an actor, a writer, a performer, a creator, and something that I've always enjoyed is a cabaretist.
Yeah.
You've hosted and performed in cabarets, and you're quite delightful to see live.
Thank you.
So
Good word, by the way.
Thank you. So if you get a chance to see Phil Luzi, please do so.
Sudbury.
And we're in Sudbury because you're performing in Sudbury.
That's right, with your wife.
Yeah, so it's like I'm gonna go to Sudbury and record some podcasts. And Sudbury, for our listeners who aren't aware, is a city in Ontario, northern Ontario, that is well known for its mines, in particular mining nickel.
Yes. I thought you meant mines, like a bunch of smart people live here.
You know what? I think there are some. Sandra Battellini, who is a mutual friend, was talking about a whole bunch of scientific and things that are going on in Sudbury that are quite. Maybe I'll get her on a podcast to talk more about Sudbury.
You should.
There you
definitely should.
We share a common passion.
What's that?
Doodling.
Oh, I love doodling very, very much.
I oftentimes when I'm doing a podcast, I'm making circles or whatnot. What's your go-to doodle?
It started off being simple, doing geometric things, 2D, then went to 3D.
Oh, you started 2D, you went to 3D?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Now I'm obsessed. My go-to doodle is an eyebrow.
A single eyebrow?
I always do the left side of a face.
Oh.
I can't do a matching right side for some reason. I challenge myself.
Okay. What is it about the left side that you find
I'm
easier?
left-handed.
Oh, I see.
So I find balance when I draw with that hand. I can't draw with my right hand, but I draw eyebrows. If I feel so inclined, an eye follows.
Okay.
And then a nose, half a nose, and half lips.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I love doodling. I can't do it enough. I've gotten in trouble doodling in meetings because people think I'm not listening.
See, and I find that when I doodle, it actually allows me to focus and listen and not be distracted.
Yes.
Because it's like, by doing a simple repetitive pattern on paper with a pen, I'm actually able to clear my mind and really listen to what the person is speaking.
Yeah, that's what happens to me. I can absorb information. I'm listening and focused, but I think it gives off the wrong impression to people who don't know your obsession.
Really? You know what technique one could use is, do you mind if I take notes during this meeting?
Nice.
Right?
And you didn't specify whether those notes are going to be written in letters.
Or in eyebrow pictures. Perhaps you're doing...
See how surprised this eyebrow looks? Well, what you're saying is shocking.
There you go. There you go. Do you prefer a pen or a pencil when you doodle?
Well, I prefer either a pencil or, you know those markers that teachers use in grade 2 to mark papers?
Like a thin point marker?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love those.
Any particular color?
Well, baby blue, I found one. I don't know how, but I got lucky. It's in my bag right now. I carry it with me everywhere.
See, I prefer to use blue ink. I don't like writing in black ink. It's never, I don't know, I prefer blue ink pen.
Yes.
And in fact, at home, I've got a drawer full of pens that I don't use that are black ink. So you know how you acquire pens from, I don't know, a bank or a restaurant and have a logo on it, and then you get home, if I see it's black ink, I just throw it in the thing.
You're partial to blue. I call it, maybe you're old-fashioned.
Is it?
Maybe.
Okay.
But, like, ink is traditionally blue, no?
No, I think it's black. I think
really?
Ink, when people were using it, was like dipped. It was a black ink that people would use.
So weird.
I think blue came in fashion. I really don't know. I don't even know.
That's really odd. And then red made its way in there. Who knows what happened there?
But your preference is the baby blue.
Well, in that marker.
Oh, in that marker.
I also share your love. If I had to write in pen, I like blue ink.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. When we used to have to write in school, I wrote so hard. My grade 6 teacher, Mr. Marenka, used to make fun of me and say I could read your essay by just feeling the other side of it, because it would be like Braille.
Yeah, I press hard too when I
Yeah.
write. I always have. And so oftentimes I'll have a sheet of paper under what I'm writing so it won't come through to the next sheet when I turn the page. Yeah, because I press so hard. In fact, if you go to my mom's house and you look at one of her, what do you call them, little tables that you have by a Chesterfield or a sofa. What's that?
Coffee table?
Yeah,
Side
coffee
table.
Coffee table.
Yeah.
You'll see impressions of when I was a kid and I was writing things.
Oh, man.
I had an obsession with fish, so I was always drawing fish.
Oh, is that your go-to doodle?
It was when I was a kid.
Interesting.
Actually, I do a lot of underwater creatures.
Realism, or more like
Not
the shape of a fish, if I had to like explain what a fish was?
more like kind of a cartoon version that kids would understand. So if I drew an octopus, it wouldn't necessarily be a realistic octopus,
Right.
but it would be something with a big head and 8 arms,
Yeah.
and kids would know, right? Because I do it for my nephew and
You
niece.
almost said 5 arms. What do you think an octopus with 5 arms would be?
Well, you know, if it got into a fight and lost 3 of them,
A pentapus?
I guess.
Must be.
There are creatures under the sea that have 5, like a starfish.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
He got a glamorous name, though.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. What about your love of Instagram? Because I've been an Instagrammer,
Yeah?
and right now I'm on a trend.
Okay. What is it?
So I love cappuccinos, and our listeners who
I saw your cappuccino post today.
So I always, if I get a great cappuccino, I will take a photo, and then I use an app called Font Candy,
Okay.
where I can write words on it or whatnot. I'll show it to you after,
Okay.
and then I'll post it. So if it's a great cappuccino, I'll say this is a cappuccino.
Right.
But more often than not, I'll go to places and I won't get a good cappuccino, and I'll write this is not a cappuccino. And so I've got a series of Instagram photos that are
Not cappuccinos.
of just cappuccinos or cappuccino fails.
Right. That's funny.
What is it about Instagram that you love?
Okay, so I like it because it's pictures, and I love picture books.
Okay.
I'm not much of a reader.
Sure.
I like looking at photo albums and stuff.
Nothing wrong with that.
Also, I use Instagram as my a vision board. So I follow people that I admire. I like to see images of things that inspire me.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And so when I'm scrolling through it, I'm not getting inundated with all this information that I don't want to hear. I
Right.
filter it for myself. I don't like Facebook. I took it off my phone.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I had
Okay.
to. I just thought it was really pointless.
Fair.
And I felt sort of obsessive about scrolling through people's information.
Sure,
Not
and-
just once, though, like
Right.
multiple times a day.
And it can get quite depressing because a lot of people will put news items or items up there that
Political stuff,
might be
yeah.
against your, belief system or
Right.
whatnot, right?
Yeah.
But Instagram doesn't have that necessarily, right?
If you look for it, it does. But that's the thing about Instagram. You only see who you follow.
I see.
Yeah. It's my vision board.
Oh, that's wonderful. I
Yeah.
never thought of that. So, for listeners who don't know what a vision board is, help me define it. I feel like I'm always defining something, Phil,
That's
where it's
good.
like, because I want to ensure that our listeners, oftentimes it's something Canadian,
Right.
are aware of what we're talking about. So,
Exactly.
in this case, a vision board.
A vision board, I think, is just a board
Mm-hmm.
with images that allow you to envision things that you wish to occur for you in the future.
Goals.
Yeah.
Or inspirational things.
Yeah, they could be pictures, words.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say stories. It's more of a visual thing,
Right,
something
right.
you can glance at and become inspired by instantly.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. So, is there a particular Instagrammer that you enjoy following? Because I have a tattoo artist who I think
nice.
is fantastic. Now, I don't have any tattoos.
Right.
Because I've never been able to think of something that I would want
For
permanently
the
on my
rest of
body,
your life,
right?
yeah.
And I'm a hand model, so I'd have to be careful not to get
Not
any
to get
tattoo-
anywhere close.
Right.
I love your hands.
So thank you. So I follow this tattoo artist who I think does amazing, amazing work, and I just love looking at the art that she does on people's skin.
It's not Kat Von D, is it?
No.
Okay.
It's Tammy Kim.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'll check her out.
Yeah, she has a very particular style, but that's someone I find follow on Instagrammer.
Right.
How about yourself?
I follow a lot of fashion designers.
Okay.
I love gowns. I'm obsessed with wedding gowns
Do you doodle gowns?
all the time.
Oh,
You should
you-
see my script, actually, for the show we're doing. Has a lot of gowns in it.
So you know when designers design gowns and they do like I don't know what it's called, but it's like it's almost like a piece of art where they
Right.
like color it in and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
I don't get to that point.
Okay.
No.
But would you want, you know how you can purchase like a Jean-Paul Gaultier design of a gown that he did for, say, Lady Gaga or Madonna?
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
I've never even checked out the prices of those things.
Well, if anyone's looking to get Phil Luzi a gift, there you go.
A Lady Gaga costume, that'd be pretty sweet. I actually Googled, because what I have problems with is body dimensions.
Okay.
Like, I like drawing the outfit, but then I'm like, oh, the breasts are too big for those legs. And
right.
like, that part I can't get. So I looked at, they have notebooks, like sketchbooks, where the bodies are already there. You just have to dress them with whatever creation you have.
That's fantastic.
I know.
So that it's interesting because we've kind of threaded, if you would, your love for doodling, your love for Instagram and things you follow, and your love for fashion, all sort of weaves into one.
I know. Wow, that's so interesting. My dream is to play a character that's very like a fashion designer.
Oh, I could see that.
Really?
I would cast you in that in a heartbeat.
Oh, that'd be great.
In a heartbeat.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. Have you ever designed clothes for yourself?
No, I'm not into men's fashion. Like, I love it because that's what I wear.
Because our listeners can't tell, but you are a very fashionable individual.
Thank you. But yeah, I don't draw men's stuff.
Okay.
I always draw gowns. I don't even draw women's pantsuits. I draw only gowns.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And do you have a love for nostalgic gowns? So gowns from, the 30s or 20s, or is it just a gown is a gown for you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
I think because my fashion recycles itself all the time, It's kind of hard to say, if it's from the 30s.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. I think that's great. I think that's a lovely sort of way to spend your time on something you love.
I know, but wedding gowns in particular, do you think that says something about me?
No, I just think wedding gowns are sort of the ultimate gown, right? Yeah. So it's kind of like if you're going to draw something like that, you want to draw towards the ultimate gown. Because what I find interesting about wedding gowns is it's a gown that has a lot of importance. Yeah. But it's a gown that's, generally spoken, only worn once.
Right.
What are your thoughts on wedding gowns?
I also think they're so important. It's like the dress that girls will make the most fuss over for their entire lives.
Sure.
So when you design it, you kind of have this responsibility to make something awesome. And so
generally speaking, they say, a bride on her wedding day, doesn't matter what she has, always looked beautiful.
Yeah.
With the exception of my cousin's first wife, who wore a gown that was
god awful.
Just insane.
Tell me about it, please.
It was like, when people just can't stop?
Yeah.
And so she had a gown, and then they put a huge crown on her.
Okay.
It kind of looked like a Statue of Liberty crown.
Okay.
And then they threw a, what do you call it? It was kind of like
a shrug?
Like a shrug that was kind of like lacy.
Do you know what that is? A loophole.
What?
Okay. Shrugs on wedding gowns are loopholes because some churches don't allow exposed shoulders when you get married. So brides are like, oh yeah, you don't want me to be showing stuff?
Okay.
I'm going to throw this on my shoulder, and as soon as we walk out of this church,
I can take it off.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, she had one of those, and it kind of came to a point at the thing, like how...
Did it loop around her middle finger?
Well, yeah, okay, one of those.
Right.
And then it had like a bit of a Dracula...
she was into the drama. Like bat wings underneath?
Yeah, kind of looked like bat wings underneath. And, and it was just too much. It was thing on top of thing on top of thing.
I often go to weddings and I'm like, I wish the bride would have just brought me along to the fitting. I would have been a little more honest about what's happening.
Fair enough. I think that's important. That's key. You know what I mean?
Dreaming of getting the all-new iPhone 17 Pro designed to be the most powerful iPhone ever?
Then stay in bed and let a Boost Mobile expert deliver and set it up for you.
Oh, actually, they will have to get up and open the door.
Oh, right.
Delivery available for select devices purchased at boostmobile.com. Terms apply.
Here's how to stay alive longer so you can enjoy Boost Mobile's unlimited plan with a price that never goes up. Do not mistake a wasp nest for a piñata. Stay alive and switch now at Boost Mobile. After 30 gigs, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
When it comes to managing money, forget the hype and look at the results. Bill has $1 trillion of secure payments powering our bill pay tools. Instead of just moving money, Bill is powering the financial operations of nearly 500,000 customers. So stop the guesswork and start scaling with the proven choice. Ready to talk with an expert? Visit Bill.com/proven to get started. And grab a $250 gift card as a thank you. Terms and conditions apply. See offer page for details.
What rituals do you have when you go to weddings? Do you have any sort of rituals or any things that you like to do or like to see at weddings?
Weddings give me anxiety.
Oh, do they really?
Yes, because I think, so many details. I wonder what trouble this couple went to like make sure this wedding is perfect. And quite honestly, the more sense I get that they are relaxed and not worried about the details, I'll have more fun.
Oh, interesting.
But when I see couples are like trying too hard to make it perfect, it puts me on edge and I have a hard time relaxing.
Well, there you go. What about cufflinks?
Love.
The reason I ask this is because your show, the opening night, I had a shirt, but I forgot my cufflinks
Amanda
at home.
texted me.
And my wife texted you and said, do you have a spare pair of cufflinks? To which you said, tell him to use paper clips.
I said it's Sudbury. Tell him to use paper clips.
I didn't use paper clips. I worked it out myself.
How?
But,
you're being vague.
Well, I was going to wear a different shirt, but I was like, no, I'll wear this, and I wore a sweater on top. So
you didn't need to?
I didn't need the cufflinks because
It kept it intact.
Yeah, I kept it intact.
Okay.
But I usually travel with a pair of cufflinks in my toiletry bag.
Wow, just like general.
Yeah, because I would do a lot of corporate work, so I
Right.
would be flying everywhere, and oftentimes for some reason and Phil, I have a lot of cufflinks. I don't know why I never take them with me,
Right.
so I'm like, I'm going to just have a spare pair.
Like a new glove box.
Yeah, and I had it, and sure enough, couldn't find them.
Isn't that the thing?
Do you have a favorite pair of cufflinks?
I like to keep them classic, but my favorite pair is actually it's a pair that my dad had.
Okay.
And I stole them.
Okay, fair enough.
I told him recently
Sure.
that I did. I don't think he was looking for them.
And
They're
what
these big purple jewels. Like
Okay.
these big purple stones. They're
So
not real.
amethyst, maybe.
Maybe. Mm-hmm. And yeah, they're the kind that when you undo them are attached. They have they're attached. Like, you know that part that flips sideways and
yes,
up?
sure.
So the hook that goes into it is attached. Like, I don't know.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
It has like a bit of a chain.
Yeah.
So that they, yeah.
Yeah.
I know
So
exactly.
it's not just the flipper thing. There's another thing on top.
I know exactly, yeah.
For those of you at home can visualize it.
I have a pair that I love that my buddy Mark gave me, which is they're a round pair and they have little sheep, right?
Oh, cool.
Little white sheep, and there's one black sheep and its eyes are red. We have like little jewels, and it looks like a
The demonized black sheep.
Yeah, in the group of the white sheep. So
love
that's
it.
my favorite pair of cufflinks I have. But I have tons of them.
That's cool.
And then I've acquired a bunch. Like, I don't know, like, you know when you have something that you like, and then people just go crazy and they buy that for
They're
you.
like, that's his thing.
Yeah. So that became a thing for a
Okay.
while. I was like, enough.
Yeah.
I've got more cufflinks than I could ever wear.
Yeah.
And I was cleaning my basement, and I just found another bag of them, and I was like, I just can't. And yet I don't bring them with me.
I know. You just like to keep them in their safe
You
space.
know what? I'm gonna find a pair, and I'm gonna give them to you.
Okay. Because if you have so many, share.
I have a few, and then someone sends me an email saying, "I'm going through my house. I'm getting rid of stuff. I have a pair of Vespa cufflinks. Do you want
nice.
them?" And I'm like, "No, I have enough
But
cufflinks."
Vespa?
Yeah, I know, but I was like, what's funny is I have Vespa cufflinks. They were different, but I already
Okay.
got a pair of Vespa cufflinks.
I know. I don't think I have a go-to. People say I'm a hard person to buy for.
People say that about me too, and
Really?
yet I feel like I'm an easy person to
Me
buy
too. I think if you buy me something that when you saw it just made you smile or think of me, then get it. It doesn't matter. I think gifts are things that you get people that they wouldn't buy for themselves
for. Sure.
because they just wouldn't think of it.
Is there anything that you're like, you know what I love is blank as a gift?
Yeah.
What's that?
Concert tickets.
Oh,
Yes.
see, so you're easy to buy for.
I am.
Now, is it specific concerts, or is it just if you bought me a concert ticket, I would go and enjoy?
Chances are I'd enjoy all of them.
Okay.
If you got me
They don't have to be like $100 tickets, is what you're saying, right?
well, I don't like going to see concerts where, say, if they're playing at the Air Canada Centre and you're sitting in the third balcony at the back,
Okay.
I'd rather not.
Okay.
I find it depressing because I'm like, I'm in the same room as this person, but I can't have to look at a TV screen to see
Okay.
them. I'd rather just listen to their CD.
Okay.
So I like seeing people where you could sit a little closer and not spend $5,000.
Okay.
I love going to Dolly Parton's concerts. Every time she's in town, I am there.
You were there this
I
time.
was
Yeah,
there.
she's fantastic.
Yeah.
You know I'm a big fan. Right?
I'm a huge fan. I'm so happy to hear that.
Her music, what I love about her in particular is not only is her music like classic and timeless and can be sung by any artist in different genres, which to me that proves a great song.
Yeah.
But she's a great songwriter, a fantastic songwriter, and she's quite a powerful woman.
Yeah.
And I respect that.
Me too.
So there you go.
And she plays a million instruments.
I know. I was so impressed. She paid 10 or 12 that
Yeah.
day. And I was like, wow.
And she just entertains the audience. She's not even trying.
Did you have great tickets for that?
Yeah, pretty great. Like, we weren't on the grass. We were in the under the bench shell,
Okay.
which the Molson Amphitheater is one of my favorite concert venues.
Sure.
But in the middle section, like in the middle
Okay,
of the
fair.
set. Yeah.
We were where the grass starts, but we weren't on the grass. We were on
The concrete
the
part.
concrete
Oh,
part.
okay,
Yeah,
cool.
so-
I love that place.
Yeah.
Summer concerts
great.
are the best.
What about like an intimate small concert, like a little tiny bar that has live music? Is that
Like
your
the
thing?
Opera House or something?
Yeah, sure. These are all concert venues in Toronto, so you can the Molson Amphitheater is a medium to large theater. It's a big outdoor amphitheater, and then the Air Canada Centre is a huge.
It's a stadium.
It's a stadium, and then this one here, the Opera House that you're mentioning, is a little bit smaller, more
Yeah,
intimate.
It's an intimate concert venue. Yeah. I like it there. I saw Keen there. Do you know Keen?
No, I don't.
They're like they used to be indie. They're not around. I don't know.
Okay, and was it great? Was it?
Yeah, because you could hear, you could see them sweat.
Right.
You know, I want to see you perform this song for me. Yeah, otherwise, I can't go. I remember my mom. I was obsessed with Michael Jackson when I was a kid.
Oh.
Super obsessed.
Okay.
And so my mom got me tickets when he came
Which
into concert.
tour? Because one of my first
The
concerts
Victory Tour.
was the Victory Tour with his brothers,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
I still have the
Where
program.
did you see? Where did you
So
see?
we were on the flat part, out the balcony.
In Toronto, you were. You saw it in Toronto?
I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. I honestly don't remember.
Because you grew
what
up in
season.
Stony Creek, right?
Yeah,
So you
Stony
could
Creek,
have
that's
seen them in,
Cops Coliseum, but I can guarantee they didn't go there.
or in the States, because you could have gone.
No, it
to-
wasn't in the States.
Okay,
Oh,
so
right. Is that what you're going to say?
yeah.
Yeah, and it was so far away, but it was like not far away enough that I had to like watch the Jumbotron. I could still see them, but it gave me this bit of anxiety, depression feeling because I'm like, oh, like it's Michael Jackson, but I'm so far away. And
Really?
yeah, it's just like a strange thing.
What
Like
a
feelings
great
like-
concert that was.
Yeah, it was really well done.
That was one of my first concerts.
Yeah.
One of my first English concerts. Because
Oh,
my
really?
first concerts I went to were Italian bands that my mother took me to see.
I love it.
But that was, and I went with my neighbor, and tickets were expensive back
Very.
then for that particular
Totally.
concert. And I went with my neighbors, and I was just blown away. It was the first time I had ever seen something of that magnitude.
Yeah.
It was the first time I saw firecrackers go off, or fireworks, I should say.
Yeah.
It was the first time that, I had an experience as grandiose as that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I loved it. I can't believe you went to that concert too. Oh,
Isn't it?
Michael
Isn't it?
Jackson.
Any other concerts that really left an impression on you?
No.
No.
I don't know. I'm picky with my concerts.
Okay.
But the reason I like getting concert tickets for a gift is because it's something somebody can share with you, not necessarily knowing if you're going to like the music.
Sure.
It's like, hey, you know what? I'm going to take you to a concert.
Right.
And I don't know if you're going to like this music, but I'm going to expose you to what I like.
Right.
And I love experiences.
And it's the experience, right?
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's not necessarily what you see, but it's who you see it with, and
Yes.
watching them get excited
Yeah.
or emotional over something.
Exactly.
I once bought my friends tickets to see Loverboy for Christmas, and what I did was I put the tickets in a box with 2 headbands for him and his wife, and I had wrapped the ticket so he didn't see. He just saw headbands, and he's like, why would he give me headbands? And then he searched through the box and saw that there were 2 tickets.
You're so
Loverboy.
creative,
Yeah.
honestly.
So-
that's hilarious. Where did they play? Casino Rama?
It was a casino they played, yeah. I don't know if it was Casino Rama or which casino, but it was a casino. Yeah. But I've seen some great concerts at casinos.
Oh, yeah.
I saw Heart at casino,
that'd
and
be
they were
good.
fantastic. I saw Dolly Parton at a casino.
No way.
Yeah, she came. She was at a casino, Casino Rama, and
Oh,
she was.
wow.
It was great. It was such a it was much more intimate.
Yeah.
and it was just phenomenal. And I believe I saw. Is there a casino in Niagara Falls?
Yeah, I worked at it for 7 years.
Oh, you worked at a casino?
Yeah.
What did you do at the casino?
I started off at the Players Advantage Club,
Okay.
where you get your cards
Right.
with points, and then I moved up to in that department. Then I went to Player Services. I became a supervisor, and then I left when I got a job at Tony Tina's.
And that's where
we met. Yeah.
What are there any tips you would give people who go to casinos?
My tip is bring only the amount of money you want to lose, and leave all possibility of accessing more money away from you, because you lose kind of your sensibility.
Sure.
So if you're like, you know what, I think I max want to lose $200.
Okay.
Bring $200 with you, and when it's gone,
it's gone. That's your day. That's your night.
Yeah, because it could get so dangerous. I've seen people really hit a low.
Wow.
Like lose money to the point where they would come back and say, "Can you do something for me? Can you get my money back, or can you like help me out because I spent way too much money."
Wow.
Yeah.
That's heartbreaking.
It is heartbreaking.
But did you get to see concerts while you were there?
No, at the time, because that casino was relatively new.
Right.
They didn't have a concert venue.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but they do now.
I saw Loretta Lynn there.
Oh, that'd be a good one,
and
too.
She was fantastic.
No, I never, like, I don't know what it is with country music. I don't see why I would have, like, felt this attraction to it, but when I hear it, I just want to be at a campfire.
You know what I love, Phil, is that there's a simplicity in a lot of the lyrics, so it's scaled back, because when you listen to a lot of overproduced music, it's great, and there's merit to it, and people love it, and as do I, but sometimes when you strip something back to just a basic, guitar, drummer, keys or whatnot, and a voice, and simple lyrics, there's just something so sublime about that.
It's true, and I find country lyrics are narrative.
Yes.
They have a story.
They tell a story. Yeah, and that's beautiful too. That's funny. I was just listening to a Johnny Cash something or other. And I was like, what a great storyteller he was, eh?
I know.
My goodness.
Because someone was strumming on the guitar last week, and they were playing, I think, Folsom Blues.
Yeah,
they were
Folsom
playing the chords.
Prison
like,
Blues. Yeah.
They were like, the chords are so simple. I'm like, but it wasn't about the chords.
No.
It was his voice when he told the story.
Sure. Speaking of voices, you have a fantastic voice.
Thank you.
Do you do voiceovers? Do you do anything like that?
I go on a lot of auditions, but I never ever landed.
Really?
Yeah.
With that voice? Come on.
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing wrong in those rooms.
Oh my goodness. I think they just need to discover you.
Thank you.
And then there you go.
I had a deep voice kind of early in my life.
Oh, really?
I remember having a deep voice at a party in grade 6. And I called my friend Enzel. I called all my friends to invite them. Okay. And I called Enzel Lardy's house. Okay. And her dad, who was rather strict because he had 2 daughters and they were really nice, pretty girls, very respectful also. But I called and said, "Hi, is Enzel home?" And he said, "Who is this?" Because he thought I was an older guy. And I'm like, I swear I'm in her class. Like, I'm just inviting her to my party.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad we discovered your voice, in particular on this episode. Phil, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Marco.
You're listening to the Insomnia Project. As always, it's produced by Drumcast Productions, and this episode was recorded in Sudbury, Ontario, Canada.